evening. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak with your video feature race of the week. This week's feature race for Saturday, May 21st, is going to be the 12th race from Pimlico, the Grade 1 Preakness. 3-year-olds are going to be traveling 1 mile and 3/16 on the main track. Let's meet the 14-horse field. Now last week I previewed the early possible contenders in the Preakness. Now we've had the post position draw. We got a better idea of the pace scenario based on the post. Let's get right into that. It looks like probably Flashpoint from post 4 and Shackleford from post 5 are going to be your main speed horses. Flashpoint looks like a sprinter. Shackleford went fast early in the Florida Derby, and then he went slow early in the Kentucky Derby. He didn't win either of those races, so he doesn't really have any kind of advantage in here. It might be worth trying to beat at low odds. Now breaking down on the inside is Astrology. He has good early pressing speed, and now that he has that inside post, Mike Smith has options. If they go slow like they did in the Kentucky Derby, maybe Astrology takes advantage of that inside post and tries to go wire to wire. Otherwise, he's probably going to tuck in on the inside right behind Flashpoint and Shackleford. Now some other horses that drew well in here, I thought Sway Away got a good post in post 6. He has that mid-pack type speed. He's going to make one sustained run from mid-pack. A Midnight Interlude showed good tactical speed in the Santa Anita Derby. In the Kentucky Derby, never got involved. Bob Baffert has 2 Preakness wins from post position 7. A Silver Charm, and then last year's winner, Looking at Lucky. And the same rider from Looking at Lucky, Martin Garcia, is going to ride Midnight Interlude. So there are some positives there. Unraced 2-year-old, but he does have that good tactical speed. Some other horses that drew well, Dance City has some good tactical speed, and then from post 8, and then from post 9, Mucho Macho Man drew pretty well. Late runner is going to be dialed in. Animal Kingdom will be coming from up the pace, your Kentucky Derby winner. In the Kentucky Derby, it was slow early and fast late. Now Animal Kingdom has to deal with a new race shape, a new racetrack, coming back 2 weeks later off of a career top. Every single one of his speed ratings have been going on the way up. We'll have to see if he can continue that upwards trend, or will he get beat today? Much lower odds in the Preakness Stakes. And then breaking from the outside post, Mr. Commons for trainer John Sheriffs. A lot of long works. John Sheriffs doesn't throw his horses into any race, and he must think he has a shot in here if he brought this horse from California. Now some possible ways to play this event. If you like Animal Kingdom, you're probably going to want to key him with some long shots. Put him on top, maybe some long shots underneath, or mix him into your exotics and put some long shots with him. Because he's not going to offer nearly as much value. He was 20 to 1 in the Derby. He's going to be 2 to 1 morning line here. So you're not going to get a lot of value there. You want to try to beat your other logical contenders and use Animal Kingdom with long shots if you like him. Another way to play this race, try to beat Animal Kingdom. Probably your 2 most likely winners, Mucho Macho Man and Dialed In, both coming out of the Kentucky Derby. Dialed In got no pace help. If he gets enough pace help in here, he definitely could do something, because he did rally to finish 8th. It wasn't a bad effort in the Derby. Mucho Macho Man, very consistent. He's run well when he's come back quickly. 2 times that he's come back rather quickly within 3 weeks. Last year's Remsen, and then also in the Risen Star, he ran well both times. So he's definitely a win threat in here. Some long shots underneath that I think are going to be live in here. Sway Away and Dance City, both coming out of the Arkansas Derby. That was the key race. So I think if you like one, you got to like the other. They both ran well. They were 3rd and 4th in that race, and they were battling each other at the top of the stretch. They were 1-2. So they're definite contenders in here coming out of that live Arkansas Derby. Maybe another long shot that you want to throw in there. I would have to say Mr. Commons, as I mentioned, for trainer John Sheriffs. I respect John Sheriffs, and I think that he probably has his horse ready to run a good race. He's one worth throwing in underneath. So if you are betting the Kentucky Derby, if you're betting the Preakness Stakes, going over to TVG.com, you can get $150. You can earn up to $150 if you bet the Preakness Stakes. So if you want to bet the Preakness Stakes on TVG, you can earn up to that $150. You can click on the Horse Racing Nation TVG ads for more details. Also, Mike Shuddy is back with his Preakness Super Screener. In his Kentucky Derby Super Screener, he gave out the trifecta, so he's back at it again, and he's got some good strategies again, I'm sure. The Super Screener is like a booklet of like 30 pages, completely covers all the combinations, looks at all the horses. So if you're looking for a product, the Preakness Super Screener by Mike Shuddy on Horse Racing Nation is definitely something you want to look at. Go over to superscreener.com for more details. And that'll wrap up this week's video race of the week. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. Good luck at the races.